once again guys, I hope you're good and welcome back to another video. So seeing as it's August, FIFA 17 is rapidly approaching, and because of this we shouldn't be seeing too many more updates on FIFA 16 career mode anymore, letting me officially round off the best bargains for every position. I did this earlier in the year, but a lot has changed since then. So today we'll be going through the top 20 best bargains for the left mid or left wing position. I'm giving you 20 as it's an even broader choice for you guys if you're looking for a specific skill set. Once again, these videos are purely based around their starting overall, their potential rating, their weekly wage and their inquiry price. So if you found an amazing in-game player for the left side, it's unlikely he'll be in this countdown. But let's get underway. So starting us off today is a tiny Italian, Deniele Verde. He's the first of a few new faces on my channel, not quite having enough potential to reach the Serie A or Italian bargains videos. Nevertheless, he is still a good price for his worth. 19 years old, quick, agile, and comes with a starting overall of 69. With a potential of 81, his price of 2.2 million and 6,000 a week certainly isn't a bad way to begin this video. Up next is a very overlooked Belgian. It's Dennis Praet. I always seem to forget about this guy on career mode, and it's probably because I don't usually send my scouts to Belgium to find more talent, so don't really get alerted about him. But he is a good player, 77 rated and 21 years old, a good mix of high level stats in the first season, and with a potential of 84. It's hard to believe he isn't higher on the list, but that's how it goes. It may be because of the 11 million upfront fee and 30,000 a week wage. Moving on, we come to an Englishman, one who was actually in the original top 10 left wingers video. It's Rolando of Newcastle. His potential actually hasn't changed too much since the original video, which is good. He's also a very solid player for his 71 rating, 19 years old, 87 acceleration and 85 sprint speed. He has decent dribbling and an 81 potential. He'll cost you 1.8 million and 15,000 a week if you're interested. And Hervin Ongenda is the next player on the list, a PSG youngster. I don't remember him being in the game in August, but he's here now and at a decent price. He's 20 years old, 69 rated, well-rounded, could probably do with some specialised training to either make him a more prolific scorer, as he isn't really highly skilled in one thing. But if you're willing to work for his potential of 81, it's just 1.7 million and 9,000 a week. Adnan Januzaj is in 16th for this countdown. Didn't really get a good look in last season under Van Gaal, but now that he's been loaned to Sunderland, he may be able to get a consistent starting place and begin to reach his potential. In the game, he's still valued highly with a 75 overall rating at 20 years old, with a potential of 84. So if you want to get him going in your virtual world, why not spend 5.5 million and 35,000 a week? So next is Iwobi of Arsenal. He's certainly not a bad buy, but looking at his stats and comparing him to some of the others, I think there's better out there. But you might want to buy him for his name or because you want to buy an Arsenal player. Who knows? 19 years old, 69 rated, a potential of 81, and he will cost you 1.6 million and 9,000 a week. And we have another guy who was featured in the original video, and I'm pretty sure it's the last one, Kerim Frei of Besiktas. Now this guy looks very good for his fee. 21 years old, 75 rated, 4 stats above 90, including both sprint speed and acceleration. So that's one pacey Turkish man, and he has a decent potential of 83. So 6 million and 20,000 a week is definitely not a bad price for this guy. Herving Lozano is sitting in 13th. The 19-year-old Mexican is a good little pacey purchase for a lower Premier League team, whether it's as a first team starter or a super sub in the 70th minute, boasting both pace stats with over 90s while having decent dribbling and stamina too. Holding a potential of 82 and costing 5.5 million and 20,000 a week is a pretty good deal. Or why not pick him up on a free, as he only has 1 year left on his current contract. In a solid 12th position is an FC Midtjylland youngster. It's Mikkel Duelund. This 18-year-old Dane looks like a well-rounded purchase, not really specialising in a particular stat, but with a good margin to grow, 67 rated and with a potential of 81. If you're looking for a squad rotation player to rise up into the first team, he may just be your guy for 1.6 million and 2,000 a week. We've had a good variety of nationalities in this countdown so far, and that trend continues with a Colombian, Marlos Moreno, 18 years old, 70 rated, pacey and cheap. Pretty much your average winger so far through this countdown. He's a good price for his 82 potential, and his cost is a steal at just 2.5 million and 6,000 a week. So, we've reached the top 10, and here's where the real gems begin to shine. And the first gem out of the bag is Brandon Barker of Manchester City. He's our second Englishman of this countdown, and a guy I could always look to bring in if I'm a championship team. 66 rated, 18 years old, pacey, could do with a lot of training sessions, let's be honest, but does grow into a complete winger over time. For a price of 1.6 million and 4,000 a week for a potential of 82, yeah, I'll take it. Next up is a Barcelona forward, it's Sandro. This guy has featured a lot on my channel, which shows that his potential hasn't changed a lot since FIFA 16 has come out. 20 years old, 2 stats above 80, a lot above 70, and can be developed to be an 84 overall rated player. If that sounds good, his initial price of 3.3 million makes him look even better, but 20,000 a week is quite a lot for a youngster. So, because of it now being August, lots of players have become available to be transferred in the first season, and Christian Pulsic of Borussia Dortmund is one of them. The 16-year-old American looks to be becoming a rising star in the game, pacey, athletic, and a decent dribbler for his low rating of 65, but has every shred of potential to get to an 83 over the years. His price, however, is incredible. You can actually pick him up for just 1 million and 3,000 a week. It's crazy. Getting on to the bigger names now, and in terms of potential, Diogo Jota is the best, an 87 potential, which has risen dramatically since the beginning of the game. 18 years old, 74 rated, already a well-established player, and picking him up for 8 million and 9,000 a week is honestly an unbelievable price for what you can turn this guy into. There's also been new players implemented into the game as the months have rolled by, and Mikkel is one of those new names. Looks like a spectacular purchase to get in before FIFA 17 comes out. 18 years old, is officially classified as a left winger, 75 rated, and he's very well rounded as a first season buy. But it's the 85 potential that you'll be mainly buying him for, 5 million and 15,000 a week. He deserves his place in this countdown. Ivo Rodriguez begins the top 5. I don't think he was in the game in September, or if he was, he certainly didn't possess a potential as high as 83, but like the others, he's another one to think about. 20 years old, 72 rated, decent-ish pace, decent-ish dribbling, but again could do with some training. His price is 4.8 million and 1,500 a week nevertheless. And officially at 4th was the original number 1 man, Dani Ceballos. He used to have a very high potential of 87, but it has been docked down to 85. However, don't think that he can't reach those levels again. He's still a fantastic purchase at 18 years old, 74 rated, extremely well rounded, and at 5.5 million and 7,000 a week, it's hard to resist still buying him if you can get him. Now, down to the really juicy bits. Getting the bronze medal in this one is Jason Vargas, a 17-year-old, 69 rated, absolutely tiny youngster. Honestly, 5'3" is ridiculously small on the pitch. You may just lose him in the blades of grass, but don't let that stop you from buying this future 86 rated player, especially for his stupidly low costs of 2.6 million and 3,000 a week. Honestly, he's a freaking bargain. Getting the silver medal is another amazing player. It's Václav Kearney. Another fantastic, pacey youngster. 2 stats above 80, 1 above 90. For a 17-year-old, 68 rated player is extremely good. 6'10", again, pretty well rounded for his rating, and with a massive 86 potential. It just makes his price of 1.7 million and 2,000 a week all the sweeter. But there's only one gold medal spot in this countdown, and receiving it is the Dutch prodigy over at PSV, Steven Bergwijn. 17 years old, 5'9", pacey, and with plenty of room to grow. Although there isn't too much price difference between the top 3 spots, it's the slight margins that make all the difference. A future 86 rated player for 1.6 million and 2,000 a week. he takes his spot as the best left wing bargain in the game comfortably. Now go and buy him. So yeah, there's a huge choice for you guys to look at. As well as going through all the positions each episode, I'll be adding the best bargain into a team so that we have a complete squad and we can see the total costs of the transfers and the wages added up and see how good they really are. So in goes Steven on the left mid spot, and that makes our total transfer cost 1.6 million and 2,000 a week in wages. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to let me know by pressing that like button. Stay subscribed for plenty more top 10 or top 20 videos. And as always, I'm still braced for impact, and thanks for watching.